Welcome to Finals Day here at the Magna Centre for the final stages of the IPA Black Ball World Championships. The first final we've got for you is the Seniors Final, and what a competition it promises to be. First of all, let's introduce the man in the middle, Mel Harley. Our first finalist is a familiar face to us all. He's rolling back the years this weekend with some unbelievable performances. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Twist. And his opponent, all the way from France, who's been causing a sensation this week here at the Magna Centre, Roger Dumortier. Good game, Roger. Good game. Just a reminder that it's best of 11 frames. First to 6 will take the title. So I'll hand you over to the commentary box.
Hello again.
Just hot-footed it from the stage into the commentary box, and here alongside of me is top IPA pro Harry Irwin. Welcome, Harry.
Hello, Kev. You don't have to lie to them about saying I'm top, but
hey, I know better. So I think we're in for a treat, aren't we now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know Jason really well. He's been around for years. Roger played some really good games. He's really good results. So it'll be a close game. It should be good.
If you haven't heard of Roger Dumortier before this week, well, you certainly will have now.
Yeah, don't want him entering too many of my tournaments, you know that.
He has been causing some serious shockwaves out there with the manner of his victories as well. I mean, he's
not just beating people.
Yeah. He's bashing people.
Yeah, he's embarrassing people. It takes someone to thrash Gazib, I know that.
Yeah. I think his first match in the main event, he came and he played ex-pro Aaron Finch. And Aidan Finch, yeah, and he beat him 4-1, 4-0. Oh. I think there was about 7 clearances. That's the sort of form this guy's in.
It's a nice welcome back to the IPA for Aidan, who's been away for a year. So.
Yeah, apologies, Aidan. I was looking at the cricket scores earlier. And there we go. Commentator's curse.
Always going to happen, won't it?
Bound to be some early nerves. Even for Jason as well, I suspect.
Yeah. I mean, we've just watched Jason in the semi-final of the main event, and there was a couple of nervous shots, even for someone as experienced as Jason. I'm sure that'll help him in this final, though, the fact that he's just had that match.
That was a great win for Jason against Clint.
Yeah, really good. I mean, Clint's been the man of the moment over the last year or so, since he lost in the final last year. So it's a real good win.
And probably most people's tip for the title this year.
Yeah, I spoke to a lot of people, and everyone's been saying the same sort of names.
Did any of us get a mention?
I doubt it, mate. I doubt it.
No. It was always next year.
I don't think I even got in the betting. I was the and other at 33-1, I think.
It's a bit of early tactics. Probably settle both players down, to be honest, won't it? If they get a few shots on the table.
Well, it could go one way or the other really with these, when you have an opening frame, tactical frame like this, because people like to get their hand on and start potting and get their arm going. So it could work either way, but like you say, both players like calm the nerves, get a few shots. It doesn't look like Roger's too interested in messing about.
It's the first half opportunity to Jason. Nothing too clear at the moment, but
Jason will be happy seeing those 2 balls missed from Roger as well after, as we said earlier, how well he's played. He'll be happy to see that, you know what I mean, he's not a robot.
Red ball's in.
That he can miss. So all these French boys are tough, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? You don't get an easy game against the French.
no. Attacking option from Jason. There's our man in the middle. Familiar face to you all there, Mel Harley.
He looks good in that pink shirt, don't he?
He does. Bit under the weather is Mel, but true stalwart. He's battling on.
Well, there's been a few players. I mean, I know I've not been too clever leading up to this tournament. I was sipping Lemsip when I was playing Clint. And I know Lee Anderson was in bed a couple of days before the start of the tournament. So it's been going around. There's been a few people not too clever.
I know Paul Coldrick said that the whole of France had this bug, so they've all been struck down by it as well.
Must be a big bug.
It was probably a slight exaggeration, but
Yellow ball's in play.
so Roger Dumortier. I mean, it's an incredible effort to play in glasses, because I can't do it. Well, I can't play without it, but
I might try it actually.
very difficult to play in glasses.
Yeah.
What's he lining up there? Is there a gap between the two? Yeah.
Might be able to get him afford himself a pair of Dennis Taylors if he wins this.
One thing's for certain, Jason. Nothing wrong with Jason Twist's eyes this week.
No. Really rolling back the years.
Yeah.
It's good to see actually. It's nice to see someone like a proper legend. You don't get bigger legends than Jason Twist. He was one of the first players I ever saw play.
It was great at the awards night as well last year, wasn't it, when he won the Special Achievement Award,
Yeah,
and he got a standing ovation.
Yeah, really well deserved. Like I say, I don't think anyone deserves it more than what Jason does. He's been around forever. Is it right? Is it right? He's the only player who's been on the IPA tour since day one.
I think he is.
I think I'm right in saying that. Tells you how old he is as well, doesn't
He's seen a lot of change.
it? Yeah.
Probably more in the last couple of years than
Yeah,
the
yeah.
previous 20.
Yeah, there's been a big change. Big change in the last few years.
Hopefully for the better.
We hope so. Yeah, we hope so. It's looking good every year. Every year, the tour is getting better. Everything about the tour is getting better every year. I remember when I first joined the tour, we had the likes of Appleton, Mellin,
Yeah.
these boys on the tour, but we're getting different kind of people now, like the French players coming on. And obviously, there's a lot more Scottish who come on it now. So you lose these players, but you get other players from different areas as well. So
That's it. Yeah. Everything evolves.
Yeah. It's got a lot more international tour feel about it now than it ever has.
Yeah.
Especially now, obviously we've got the tour in Wales in a couple of weeks and Scotland.
Yeah. And we've got players from Malta and Gibraltar and France coming to the tour. I know the players from Morocco are trying to make it as well. If they can sort one or two issues out, but they're really keen.
Most of these are easier to understand than Ronan McCarthy, and he's from Ireland, so...
No one's not got a clue what Ronan said for at least 15 years now.
I've had many conversations with him, not had a clue what he's on about.
He was actually my tip this week, Ronan. I thought he was...
Yeah, it's about time. Did he win a tour last year? I'm sure he won a tour last year.
He was runner-up in Scotland to Gareth Hibbert.
I remember him winning one. I can't remember if it was a tour or pro event. It might have been the year before. I'm not sure. But
He won Bradford, I think.
yeah, he did. Yeah.
But he was so consistent last season.
But he always is consistent.
He seems to be getting better though, as he gets older.
We don't need that, do we?
So yeah, he was my tip.
I remember the first time I ever played Ronan. Was on the tour. I was only young, probably 4 or 5 years ago. We were 6-all first to 7, and he's gone for the clearance and left himself nothing. And it was a big match, one of the last matches playing. Everyone was watching. Mark Selby was there, Gaz Potts was there, and a few other big boys were there watching. Well, this is my big chance here, and he potted this double just out of nowhere. He had no right to get it. It was absolutely, completely and utterly out of order.
No respect.
No. Yeah, it haunted me for a while, that did. You think you're never going to beat him.
Yeah, I remember playing Ronan at Wembley. I was playing some good stuff at the time.
Really?
I think it was, yeah, I remember it well.
A long time ago that.
It was probably old Wembley. And I was playing pretty good, and I fancied beating him. Anyway, 7 frames later, I was sent packing 7-0.
Yeah, Ronan can do it to you very easy.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Asking Jason's done his speed play for the years. And Roger's been doing it to people all week.
He has. Yeah, the manner of his victories as well has been really impressive.
Who'd you tip for the match then, Kev?
For this?
For this match, yeah.
I'm meant to be on the fence for this one. Well, it's too close to call. I really couldn't call it. I mean, the experience tells me Jason will win.
Well, we know a lot more about Jason, don't we, than we do about Roger.
But I've seen a bit of Roger this week, and I tell you what, I mean, and shots like that,
yeah, confident,
have impressed me a lot. I mean, he's made that look easy, and that was a difficult shot.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it was played yesterday, then Roger would have probably been made favourite because he was flying.
Yeah.
But today's a new day, and obviously Jason just had a great win against Clint, so he'll be confident.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
I guess Jason's just got to be careful that he doesn't take too much out of him.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be empty when the final comes for the big one.
Yeah, that is the it is the issue with having so many tournaments in the same weekend. That it's almost, I mean, you seen with Gaz last year when he won the title, he didn't play in the doubles.
Yeah.
So it was.
Did he play in the seniors?
No.
And you can't be deceived by Roger's looks, you know. I mean, he looks no disrespect to middle-aged chappie.
Yeah, he looks a bit like you.
He looks a little bit older than me. But he's so attacking.
Yeah.
Unlike me.
Very unlike you.
Is that going to drop? Oh, he's just hung there.
We were saying earlier, me and Butch was commentating the Clint and Jason game. The bags have been very generous this weekend. You don't see many balls missed down the cushion.
Maybe the people are just in good form.
Yeah, maybe we're just getting too good now.
Maybe we need to tighten them up for next year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Good shot.
And that's the sort of shot that the rule set encourages, of course.
Yeah. Great rules, these black ball rules are really hard. A lot more exciting, and I think they benefit the better player as well, because they are harder. With the 2 shots don't carry rule is, in my opinion, the best rule.
Yeah. It does make a little bit of a mockery to carry on.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a good player, you don't need 2 shots. You shouldn't be relying on having 2 shots to clear a table. And how many times do you see it in the old rules that we used to play, where someone would have 2 shots on the black and they'd miss it, but they've still got that extra shot, and it takes away a lot of pressure.
Yeah. These rules can sort the men out from the boys. So it looks like first blood to Jason. There it goes, first frame.
Yeah, couldn't miss that with the yellow there. It's impossible. Well, I'm sure I could have, but...
So Roger was a tad unlucky, but...
yeah, it's good to see he tried to develop the game, didn't he? There is players around that have been happy to sit on the scrappiness of how the balls were, but he tried to open the game and get it won rather than sitting around, which is good to see. That's what everyone wants to see, exciting stuff. So
that's certainly style of play from what I've seen this week. It's the mindset, really, though, isn't it, of black ball rules, that you just can't, in world rules, if you cover a bag, you can sort of ease yourself into the frame and match, can't you? But you can't do that in black ball because it's not always a benefit.
Trailing 1 frame to 0.
There's a lot more skill in black ball, because the object of the game is to pot the balls. The object of the game is to get the pot 7 your balls and then pot the black. So there's a lot more skill involved and far less long tactical games. And there's a big difference. I mean, people say the crash bang wallop rules. They're not at all. When you play at this level, you don't see any people smashing balls everywhere and canning into everything. It's all precise shots.
So good break from Roger. What's he got there? 3. He's potted 2 yellows and 1 yellow and 2 reds.
I think if you can get past the yellow to the one in the corner, which, looking at the table, I think he can, and just screw into the one that's on the cushion, and it opens everything up here, and I'd expect him to take the clearance out.
Oh, he's just over-screwed it.
Missed it.
I think, like you say, yesterday they got that no problem.
Yeah, it's weird what a day makes.
And a final.
Yes. It was perfect. If he could have just hit that, he was guaranteed on either the ball in the middle or the ball in the bottom right corner. But now this will tell us something about how he's playing. Great shot.
Struck that well.
Great shot.
That never left the pocket.
When they're straight like that, they're really hard. I mean, I'd prefer a shot down the cushion at a bit of an angle, just to pot it and roll it. Them shots that are straight to stun him in are difficult, and he made that look so easy.
Not sure what experience Roger will have of playing on the clock. Could be a factor to bear in mind as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's very rare that you go over a minute when you play, but when it's there, it does play a factor.
That was good cueing as well, because that wasn't easy.
Yeah, you can play this yellow into the bottom left-hand corner here and just sort of nudge into the red, and screw off it, just to leave the white roughly where the black and the red are now, to be on the last yellow. Just gotta make sure he just flicks off the red and doesn't hit full ball. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's played that well. He's getting back into stroke pretty quickly. He's got to be careful of this. He'll probably he's got two options.
Yeah, I'd play this ball he's playing now and just sort of screw back a couple of inches. Some people will play this yellow and go up for the other yellow. I think he'll trust his potting.
He's a confident player.
He's a great potter.
Yeah. But there's more pressure than he's ever had before.
There's a lot. I'd rather play a shot and do less with the white than...
I think that red is a good guide for him.
Yeah.
It's always got behind it. Oh, it's well played. He had a little skip there, didn't he? As that yellow was heading to the red.
See, the problem I have with those sort of shots is you're asking yourself for trouble. If he took the long pot, then it was just you had to pot it, and he was all his confidence in the pot. But that shot could have gone wrong, but it didn't. So it was easier pot, but.
And did you notice he just didn't roll that one into the centre? He played it with a lot of side just to keep a different angle for the white.
Yeah.
So he's confident. He's Roger.
Yeah, he's not scared.
So that's 1-1. I think this is going all the way, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope so. It'll be better viewing for us, won't it? I'm sure Jason doesn't want that with the other final he's got. He'd quite like this to be done in 10 minutes, I think, but can't see it happening.
Just to keep you updated, the other singles semi-final is still going on. Jack Whelan and Neil Rayborn. We'll try and get a score update on that one for you. Looking at Neil's face, I think Jack's ahead, but Harry's just going to go see if we can get a score update on that one. I think it's
third
4
frame,
all.
Jason twister break, 1 frame all, time running.
4 all in the second set. First set to Jack, and Jack is at the table with 2 yellows and the black to go. There doesn't seem to be any obvious problems. He's potted 1 yellow. He's got an easy pot on the yellow. It's all about position on the black for Jack Whelan. Well, he's underdone it. It's going to be a nervy one.
Yellow ball's in play.
I'll resume commentary on the seniors just very shortly. We've got the pictures. I'll give you a bit of audio from the singles semi-final. So the black is probably just to the right of where the pink spot would be, and the white is directly behind it. So he's got to clip it into the opposite corner bag, into the left corner bag. If that makes any sense at all.
Seconds.
Here he goes. I think if he gets it, you'll hear the noise. He's on his way. It's rattled in the jaws. It's rattled right in the jaws. Jack bangs his head on the table. He's still in control of that frame. But that's on a knife edge, that one, Harry.
Yeah,
Red ball
so
in play.
unlucky. It was a tough shot that was under that pressure.
Meanwhile, Jason's just missed a pot into the corner and giving Roger the opportunity. Was it first set, Jack?
Jack won first set 5-2.
Yeah. So Neil needs that to stay alive.
Well, Neil won't be rushing this shot. He'll making Jack sit there and think about that black.
30 seconds.
I'm not quite sure what he's going to do.
There's no obvious great snooker opportunity, is there?
I'm saying the problem with the snooker is, as well, as if he hits it, he's lost. If Jack hits the black, then Neil's lost.
We'll keep you updated on that one. Jack was willing that black in, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so right smile from Jason there. It was a bit out with the double attempt. So what's Roger got up his sleeve now?
Neil snookered Jack on the black. Jack's potted it and won, but as he's potted the black, the white's gone across the table and hit both for the knuckles on the middle bag. His heart was in his mouth, but Jack's in the final. Jack Whelan versus Jason Twist, World Championship final.
Wow.
Blood pressure didn't need that, I don't think, did it?
That's a good shot from Roger. Nice control.
Total snooker. Thirty seconds.
Not sure what options Jason's got here.
No, he's pretty not looking good here. If he lands on this, well,
It's short.
unlucky.
He was up on the shot quickly on that one.
It was the only option he had there, but to hit that and land where he wanted to would have been ridiculous. And we fully expect Roger to take these out and go 2-1 in front.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I think he just knocked the one by the cushion just towards the corner of the bag. Oh. I'm surprised he did that. I'd have just rolled it down and made sure the white was in the right position, but it's obviously not the way he likes to play.
It's made it a little bit awkward for himself now.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that, aren't you?
Yeah, I thought just dead weightish.
Yeah, just as long as you get it sort of towards the bag and get the white in the middle of the table, you're fine. But strange shot. Should still get these.
30 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't even close.
I don't know why I hit that so hard.
No,
Because he's still not on anything.
they're
Okay, on table 18, can we have the ladies' final, please? That's Gemma Lucas versus Debbie Virgil for table 18.
The ladies' final is just about to start. Deb Birchall, Shauna Lucas.
So we talk about men's pool all the time. Men's pool gets such praise, but women's pool's improving all the time as well. And
Yeah, well, it was a first for the IPA at this event to stage a women's event. So we'll hopefully build on that over the next few years.
yeah.
So, Roger, what were you thinking of?
No, I'm not sure. I can't work out what's gone through his head right from the first shot. There was, I think he might have a bit of adrenaline pumping. But that's where a player like Jason, with all his experience, he'd have played what we said. He'd have just rolled it in and kept under control.
So, is he going to glide this down for black into the centre or spin it?
He's got a lot of options here, hasn't he? I mean, the black goes into both corners, it goes into the right centre if he comes down that side of the table. So that red's, if he comes down the left hand side of the table, that red is a bit awkward. I mean, he doesn't have to go anywhere near the red, does he? I mean, if he wants to leave the white by the middle bag, then the red still passes, so he shouldn't be going anywhere near the red here, really.
It's gone behind it. It's gone behind it.
No. Yeah, there was no need, was there, to do that.
I think he's got an edge.
He could have hit that a lot softer.
Yeah.
Like I say, if you just left the white anywhere near the middle bag, he had a shot at the black.
That's why I fancied coming round off 2 or 3 cushions, because he's such a massive margin for error.
Yeah. Very surprised at the tornado. Oh, what a shot.
He's pulled it out. He's pulled it out.
What a shot.
Wow, there's a get out of jail card for you.
Yeah, that'll hurt Roger after the 2 shots he played. He must have been thinking that he's got a second life in this frame, but that will hurt him.
Yeah, I think Jason will feel better after that.
Yeah, you forget the bad shot, don't you? When you pull out a pot like that, you forget the bad shot that you've just played. That's totally gone from your memory. All you think is you're 2-1 up. Now, whereas Roger will be sat there remembering the 2 shots that he played. Just like I said to Butch earlier, the best sportsmen have the shortest memory.
That's correct.
4th frame, Roger Dumortier to break, trailing 2 frames to 1.
Is he cut breaking? Is it the second ball?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the cut break? I mean, there's a lot of players who don't like it. A lot of players actually think it should be illegal and you should have to hit the front ball.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, I must admit.
Yeah, I think you should have to hit the front ball, personally, but
I mean, it's one of them, isn't it?
is the 3-point rule in this tournament where
No.
3 balls have to pass the middle pockets?
No, we just have that at the toe.
Is that just at the top?
Yeah.
What's the break rule in this tournament then? Is it 4 balls after a cushion?
Just the standard black ball rules, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's what that is, yeah.
It's the problem with pool these days, and there's so many different rules you play in so many different tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, we just trialled the 3-point rule because we knew there were some soft tap breakers. I don't have a problem, I guess, with the cut break if they wallop it.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
It's the ones who don't.
Yeah, but I think
It's just why
eliminating
you
the cut
introduce-
break does eliminate the tap break.
Mm.
'Cause you can't tap the fronts of them, can you? You're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, and that's why we brought the 3-point rule in to stop
Yeah.
the soft tap break.
It's a very, very good rule, the 3-point rule. I mean, sometimes you get unlucky when you break and the balls just seem to be glued together, don't they? Just
Yeah,
no one knows why.
that's just part of the game, isn't it?
Yep.
Bit of luck or bad luck.
There's a lot of talk. People, obviously, pool players are always moaning. They're always about this, that, and the other. But a lot of people say you should be able to nominate what you're on, even if you have a dry break. And I think, personally, I think that's too much. I think if dry break's part of the game, do you know what I mean? You've got to have a little
Yeah.
bit of luck and a
That's
little bit
right.
of. Also, the excitement's just gone. It's just boring.
I don't know any sport in the world that has no luck,
No, yeah.
and that's what creates drama. You know,
Of course it is. Yeah, of course. it
people
is.
want to. I know there's certain people think you should. You have to call the skill shot, and
Yeah.
you know, Chinese
30
Chinese rules are the
seconds.
best because they take all the luck out of it. Well, to be
You
honest, I
need-
don't think that's a good thing.
You need a set. I mean, the break rule. I think in black ball the break rule's spot on because in world rules, obviously, if you pot a yellow, if you want to go yellow, you have to hit the yellow. You have to hit the yellow. Obviously, in black ball, it's open table from the first shot. The break effectively is just a free shot.
Yeah,
If you pot one, it's completely open. You can hit a yellow one to a red and pot the red.
yeah.
So that takes a lot of luck out of it, which is good. But also, you have the dry break, so you can get unlucky. So black ball rules got the break spot on.
You could play about with rules all day and
Yeah.
still not come up with the right set. Someone would always find something. But
What would you play here, Kev? Would you go up for the one?
I
in-
think I'd be
in
going up for the
pocket?
top. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where I'd go. He's just got to leave the white between, use the black and the red as a target here, and
Yeah.
try and land in between them. I mean, if he wanted to, he could have just played the shot he played previous, but screwed into the red that's on the cushion to hold the white, to leave himself on the one in the middle bag. But then getting on the last yellow would have been tricky. Oh, he's
He's
gone
come
round.
round. He's
It's a
okay.
good shot.
He's okay. It's a good shot.
It's a good brave shot that was.
Mm.
'Cause they can go wrong.
So I suspect. I didn't know if he'd be stunning up to where his cue was or just coming round off 2 cushions for the black into the centre. Soon find out.
Played it sensible.
Yeah, played it well. Got good cue ball control, hasn't he, Roger? Yeah, good clearance from Roger.
Frame.
Back to what he's been doing all week. Ties it up, 2 frames all.
Yeah, it was a tidy little finish, that one. It was one he expected to get, but they're sometimes the hardest ones. So it was a good little finish, that.
So there's nothing to suggest that this is not going anything but to 11 frames. No black ball shootout in the seniors. It's just straight to first to 6.
Yeah, I mean, all of us here, we want final frame decided, don't we? I'm sure Jason doesn't, but I'm sure Roger doesn't, but what's it to do with them?
Jason just asking Mel just to have another look at them.
I bet Mel's glad that old Carl Morris doesn't play anymore. He was a nuisance for that, wasn't he? The old mind games. Great character was Carl Morris, wasn't he? He was always up to his tricks.
Yeah. Used to like watching him play. Great player to watch.
Great player, yeah. Good entertainer, wasn't he? He was always...
He could pull out a ridiculous shot every now and then.
I remember watching Carl in the... I think, would it be... It would either been a quarter-final or a semi-final for World Championships against Tom Ford. He was up to his tricks with the rack. Ask him to get set up.
Jason Twister break,
Was it
2 frames all.
He must have asked the rest about 10 times to set the balls up. He still wasn't happy, so he got another ref to come and do it. I'm sure he was
There's the light. Just managed to keep it on the deck. He's going to like those yellows.
The first, I mean, I don't know what angle he's got on the top yellow up there, but ideally he wants to get rid of the higher side of the middle bag and one at the top early, and then just play with these down here.
Yellow ball's in play.
I think what he'll do here is the little triangle of yellows there, he'll clear these, the one in the corner first, and the one by the black he'll leave second till last, just to leave an angle just to get up for the one near the middle bag, just to drop in and be on the back into this bottom right corner. So take these two now. Either order, I don't really think it matters what order. I'd be going this way. Could have done with just an inch or two further. Just want it to be straight really on this yellow. Ideally.
It's not.
No, he could play if he wanted to. He could pop the yellow off the red if he wanted to get the white perfect.
What he's got to be careful is when he pots this yellow in the right corner, that the white doesn't glance to the black.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
If he's got the right angle on after this.
He's going up for the one at the top. First.
Yeah, I think he didn't have a choice, did he? I think he left himself. So it was a poor shot, that one, because he had so much margin for error.
Yeah.
He could have overhit it and it'd have been okay. But how often do we see that? Happens all the time.
So is he screwing across? Right across the table. Like that.
He's alright.
He's on it. It's a good shot.
See, it happens so many times when you've got so much margin for error, you can't underhit it. I mean, I know Lee Anderson, he's going to hate me for saying this, but he showed it in his match against Craig Marsh, just underhitting the ball. We all do it, and if you don't do it, you can't learn from it. So
the pot is not too much of a problem. It's just getting
30
round for the
seconds.
black.
not sure what angle he's got. If you can just go around the back of the reds. Screw across. No.
He's snookered.
So there's a problem sitting up here. You can't quite tell the angles.
Yeah, it's just a asking Mel to check, but
Mel, one of certainly the best
Total snooker.
the best ref in my playing career that I've seen.
so Jason needs to do what we did in the last frame,
Yeah,
or 2 frames before, should I say.
yeah, this would be outrageous if you managed to pot this.
I think he'll think the name's on the trophy if he comes out of this one and pots it.
30 seconds.
So he's going to be probably spinning the white off
2 cushions.
2 cushions.
Yeah, they're always hard, them.
I didn't quite understand that.
1 visit. Red ball's in play.
Why didn't he come off this bottom cushion, left cushion, and then black into the right centre?
They're always hard then when you have to come straight across the table twice, because the white always checks up off the second cushion and doesn't come off at the angle you expect it to. Like I say, it was a shot. Was it 2 or 3 balls ago that was a real poor shot from Jason?
Yep. Yeah, they all stemmed from that.
Jason turning around there and said something rubbish. Now, I noticed that first shot Rogers just played there, he just tapped the ball off the cushion. Now, do you think he's done that because of the previous frame where he didn't, he went for the full blood? Do you think that was on his mind, or do you just think that was just the way he saw this frame?
I think that was just the right shot. I think he just played the right shot.
I say he didn't. The right shot was on the other frame. He didn't play that, so
Yeah, that was the wrong shot.
yeah. Hey, I'm good at them.
So this frame is at Rogers' mercy. Just needs to hold himself together and he'll take a 3-2 lead. So he's got choices, just how he sees it.
It's one of them finishes. There's so many options that you don't really know which way to go, because I think you're better off. He's thinking a lot about this. I sometimes think you're better off just getting down, getting on with it. Otherwise you start to overthink things. It's a good shot.
Well, that certainly should be the frame winning shot. Control that well.
Yeah, it's a good shot, that.
Gave himself 2 options.
Shots like that they look so easy, don't they, when you watch it here, but they're not. With these cloths and these balls, they're difficult to control.
So red into the centre and then probably black into the right centre. And that'll give him a 3-2 lead. Almost on Roger's shoulder, that camera.
Frame.
There it goes, 3-2.
It's
Bit of French momentum.
say them cameras, if you're not playing well, they can play a big factor, can't they? I mean, oh, Mel juggling.
Steady on Mel.
Is that the juggler? Them cameras, if you're not playing well, they feel like they're throwing them down your throat. But when you're playing well, you don't notice them, do you?
Yep. Yep, the can magnify tiniest of mistakes.
Not playing well, you do feel like the world's watching you. But
Oh, the world is watching. Do you see the viewing figures that we had last year, Lakeside, on the stream?
I've heard they were very good, to say the least.
35,000.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
And that doesn't include the final, because we didn't show the final.
Fifth frame,
Incredible.
Roger Dumortier to break, leading 3 frames to 2. Time running.
And it was in 56 different countries.
Wow. I don't even know there was 56 different countries.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, there's black going.
He's played one. And those reds look very tempting. Hope you're enjoying the coverage at home. In the comfort of your nice warm living rooms.
Yeah. Well, they could be anywhere, can't they? Technology.
Yeah, on the beach.
On the beach, yeah. On the beach, in the swimming pool.
I wouldn't advise if you're in the swimming pool,
No.
particularly if it's plugged in.
Plugged in, or you're showing your age now, Kev.
Do not still have plugs.
We're all wireless these
30
days.
seconds.
All right, okay. Where the best place you can watch pool from is?
Red ball's in play.
In the pub, on the big screen.
Well, yeah, the pub's the best place to watch anything.
In the sun, at the beach bar,
Yeah.
on the big screen, being served.
Good shot.
Good shot from Roger. Very good shot. And that's given him a great chance to open up a 4-2 lead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big frame in the match. It's a big difference between 4-2 and 3-all.
He seems to be getting back in.
He's taking control of the match now, isn't he? I mean, those a couple of scrappy frames early on that Jason won, and Roger just seems to be taking control of the match.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say Jason's not quite fired on all cylinders in this match just yet. But Roger's certainly got that cue ball on a piece of string. I bet he'd love to smash that one in the corner.
Yeah.
If it was in the club, that'd be the shot, wouldn't it? Just smash it in.
Yeah, it should be gone, wouldn't it?
He's taking it on. Big shot. Lots of pressure.
Oh,
And he's missed it.
There's a lot of movement on that shot there.
Yeah, you see the
Yellow ball's in
pressure,
play.
the situation.
Yeah. A lot of movement on that shot.
Yes, Roger, that was a bad shot. He didn't stroke that one like he normally does. It was a bit of a heave.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to
30
tell whether
seconds.
he might have tried to force a bit of angle. Might have been pressure, I don't know, but.
So is he going to try and move this one on the cushion or play on it? You don't want to miss it and kiss the black.
That's perfect.
That's excellent control.
They're scary, them shots, when you're playing towards,
Yeah.
especially the black.
That's his game face. That's it's just gone in. Still work to do.
It's just trickle the white just past the red that he's by now. And he puts this yellow. And he's playing the one down the cushion, just either bounce it out, depending on what he's got. I'd probably screw it back.
He's got to punch this, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'd do a bit of bottom left, just screw it in between the gap of the reds.
You can't roll this dead white. This has got to have a little bit behind it.
Lovely shot.
Like that.
Confident shot.
This will be the one that got away from Roger.
Yeah, it's a big frame, like we said, 4-2, 1-3 all. And to lose it is not nice for Roger, but to throw it away like he did, that'll hurt. And that's 2 frames that he's gifted to Jason now.
Yeah.
And you can't do that against Jason Twist because he's just too good. Here's Clint Hansen, the doubles finalist.
Yeah. He's going to have to lift himself after his loss in the semi, which I know will have hurt him quite hard.
That will hurt him. I know how much he wanted it.
So it's a bit loose.
Been sharing rooms on the tour with Clint for years, and how much that title meant to him. He really, especially after last year, he really did want it bad.
7th frame, Jason Twist to break.
A lot of practice
3 frames all.
in his
time
club.
running.
His club in Nottingham, at Spot On in Nottingham. But not to be this year.
No.
They went at the table. Took his place in the final.
One of each ball spotted from Jason, so.
I said to Jason just before this match how well he's been breaking. I didn't realise he's been using a break cue, which, well, time I've known him, he's not used. So it's obviously working for him.
What's prompted him to do that then?
He didn't say. I think he overheard him say something to someone else about his ferrule. I don't know if he might have snapped his ferrule or something, and he's been told off, but yeah, but it's definitely working for him, so.
Yellow ball's in play.
There's always such a lovely, calm, friendly atmosphere at IPA tournaments.
Yeah, I got an email off one of the players,
30
and
seconds.
no word of a lie, what he said was he thought it was like a big family.
Yeah, it is.
And he went away and told his friends how much he enjoyed it, and that sort of atmosphere that we've tried to create, and 3 of his friends have come on the tour.
Yeah, I mean, it's everyone gets on so well, and there's a lot of respect. I mean, there's so many different players on the tour, players like Jason, yourself, Gareth Hibbert, who've been around for years and years, players like myself, Clint, Chad Whelan, who are up and coming. Obviously, Clint's doing very well for himself. But everyone, there's a lot of respect throughout, from the foreign players to the seniors to the younger players to the junior players.
And I think that was well evidenced, and I did mention it earlier at the awards ceremony.
Yeah.
When, you know, Jason was, Andy MacDonald presented Jason with his Special Achievement Award,
Yeah.
and everyone in that room stood up and clapped him.
Fantastic.
It was
30
absolutely
seconds.
superb to see.
In any sport, when you've got players that play to the best standard, there's a lot of egos. It's a great shot. There's a lot of egos and a lot of jealousy and bitterness, but you just don't get that here. It really is good.
Yeah, that's a point well made.
Seconds.
It's a good shot.
It's not bad. Perfect angle.
Could have done with Cannon that red just slightly fuller in the face, but he'll be happy with where he is. Just one good pot, straight up and down the table with the white.
That's in.
Great shot. Lovely white ball control. I'm sure he'd have said to himself on that shot with the white, anywhere near the ball line, he'll be fine.
Just trust his cueing. Look at his face intensity. Oh, he was never missing that black in a million years.
He wanted that. It was a good fist pump there.
Still 7. No, sorry, 6 still. Seventh frame. Roger Dumortier to break, trailing 4 frames to 3. Time running.
Right. It's from looking like it was going to go 4-2 to Roger. It now trails 4-3. Looking, it's a great break. Obviously, for those who don't know, that doesn't mean anything. It's just the balls are just re-racks and he'll just break again. Some say you should win from that. Some say you should lose. I think it's ridiculous if you set the balls up, start again. We're seeing 9 ball. Obviously, if you pot the 9 off the break, and there's a golden break, you win. But it's exciting, but incredibly harsh because you don't play for it. So the right rule, in my opinion, just a re-rack.
Void break. Roger Dumortier to restart the frame. No penalty. Time running.
Again, we said it a couple of frames ago when it was 3-2 to Roger, what a big frame that was. This again is a big frame. 5-3 or 4 all. It's even bigger, especially because it's closer to the end of the match, but Roger will know that he should have been in front, so it will put it in his mind.
Open table.
When he'll have to win the remaining 3 frames. Now if you can just get through to the red in the middle back, which I think he can, I'd be surprised if Roger got another shot in this frame. He doesn't look comfortable. Oh, he's not sure. Yep, he's there.
Red ball's in play.
I fully expect Jason to take these balls out. Red here, just pot the higher of the two reds into the left hand corner and just a little cannon into the yellow that's by the other red, just to make the red potable. Yeah, well played. Just the white. I'm sure he wanted it to be a bit straighter on the red. Several options we can do here. I'd be playing the one over the bottom right corner, just coming through the gap, just to be on the red that's by the black spot. And that's what he's done. He's perfect, absolutely perfect. If he's got an angle, he can stun up through the gap of the yellow and the black for the two reds. If he's straight, he can screw off the cushion. He can screw onto the cushion and back down. He's multiple options here. The only problem he doesn't want is the angle, so he can screws it into the middle. It looks like he's stunning it. Yep, that was definitely the option that he wanted. Not quite sure how comfortable that this red passes. It definitely does pass. I'm not quite sure how tight it is. Very easy. Big two balls in the match now. Potsy's opens with a 5-3 lead. Leading one more frame to become a senior world champion. Yep.
Frame.
So 5-3 to Jason against Roger. Mountains climb for Roger now. 5-3, and he knows he should have been. There absolutely no excuses not to have gone 4-2 in front. He looks disappointed, Roger. It's easy for us to say here that he's had a great week, regardless of the result, because he wants to win so bad, but...
9th frame, Jason Twister break, leading 5 frames to 3, time running.
There wouldn't have been many people who knew the name before, but they certainly know his name now. I hope he doesn't come in too many of our tournaments, because I don't want to draw him. Try break by Jason.
Open table.
A chance for Roger. Albeit not an easy one, but a chance nevertheless. If he can get through to the yellow over the middle, which I don't think he can. that'd have been ideal if you could have potted that yellow in the middle and just cannoned into the black and the yellow that are close to touching each other. That would have been frame over. I'm sure that my captain from the Super Sevens, Jimmy Hallam, would be clearing these up.
Yellow ball's in play.
Not what he wanted, but that read over the hole. I can tell you all too well how good these French boys are at the skill shot. If he does opt to play that, I don't think I've ever seen a Frenchman miss the skill shot, if I'm honest.
Seconds.
It's a tricky one here. He's under a lot of pressure. He doesn't really want to see Jason come back to the table. Now I'm not sure if he's tried to play for that yellow into the top right corner past the red. If he has his bandage sure.
Biggie shot. Is he pushing the boat out a bit too much?
Well, it's one of them. I think he has to now. I think with the way the balls are,
30 seconds.
there's not really a safe shot he can play, and no, he wasn't really.
Red ball's in play.
Wasn't really testing the pocket that shot.
Some interesting sights here in the Magna Centre.
Yeah.
So this is Jason's bid for the title now. One there.
He did that a couple of times against Clint. I just really wasn't expecting it at all. I don't know why. I don't know if he's tired. Obviously, it's been a long week. The tiredness it plays a massive factor. But the adrenaline, it'll be so high at the minute that really sort of counteracts if you're tired. So it's a sensible shot that from Jason. He's given himself a chance at the pot, but also I think he knows that he's got Roger on the ropes. Kept the white safe by the ball cushion. Can he play a skill shot? Yeah, if he puts it. He's got the.
Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Yeah, he's very unlucky if he was half an inch off the cushion there, and he's a tap into the middle bag. But
I think all we can do is try and win that bag, but as we know with these rules, it's
it's
not guaranteeing much.
That's one of the great things about these rules, that playing a shot like that doesn't really give you that much of an advantage. There's always a shot in these rules that can get you out of trouble, which makes them so exciting, obviously. You just pop this and screw into it. Oh.
No.
Now then, Jason.
Alright, Jason Twist, this is your chance. To become the second IPA Seniors World Champion. Inaugural winner last year, Francis Paul Coldrick. So obviously Roger looking to follow in his footsteps. But I think it's probably just been one match too many for him. I think, like you say, what a difference a day makes.
Yeah, we've all been there. You fly one day and you want to play all your matches in the same day, don't you? You get in a rhythm, you get a buzz. Other players are different though. I mean, as I've got older, I've preferred the weekend tournaments because you get a bit more tired. But when you're younger, you love the buzz of the one day because you just get on a roll and you don't seem to get tired. But I think this weekend Roger would have loved the one day event.
I think it would have been a one day here, they cleaned up.
Yep.
.30 seconds.
So he's 5 pots away from the title.
Did you not enter the Senior World Championship, Kev, or you're not admitting you're that old yet?
I'm 2 years short.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, the qualification criteria.
Yeah. Oh, right. One of your rules, is it?
No, I had entered, but I was poorly for a couple of days this week, and
another one.
Yeah, was not able to play, I'm afraid. I was at home in bed, feeling sorry for myself. Yeah, I've had this sickness bug for about a week.
And there has been a bit of it going round. I mean, I was ill, but it was only man flu. Only had the sniffles, and a sore throat.
I think he's okay.
Can he? If Jason gets out of the way, I can see, but
Yeah, he's got a little right smile, but he can just see an edge. You can see an edge,
Yeah,
but the danger is the white will run off.
And as well, he's horrible playing some at dead weight, playing a shot dead weight. I'm not a fan of playing just rolling balls like that, especially when you're just clipping a ball. But he hasn't really got an option. I'm looking right down the line of his cue now. It's a great shot. Tough shot that was.
Controlled it well, so he's just got to hold himself together, and the title is Jason Twist. Will it be the double? And there it goes.
It's over.
Yeah, he's
Senior World Champion 2015.
There it goes. There's the title.
The
That's
legend.
fantastic.
This is Jason
Well played,
Twist.
Jason Twist. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Roger didn't quite perform in the final, I think it's fair to say, but
he's certainly made his presence felt all week. As I know, everyone knows who he is now.
he has. He's had a great week. So we'll just do a quick presentation, and then we'll be joining you for the doubles final between Clint Jansen, Jack Whelan, and the old Scottish pairing, powerhouses of Pat Holtz, Scott Gillespie.
Yeah, very good, very entertaining that, very entertaining.
Well, what an absolutely fantastic final, and unfortunately there has to be a loser. He set the world on fire this week with his performances. It just wasn't quite to be today, but ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for our runner-up, Roger Dumortier. Present with that, yeah. Stand there, yeah. And our winner, a familiar face to us all. I'm sure this is going to mean a lot to him. First major title for many years. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Twist. Well done, mate. We'll do an interview over there. Sure. Yeah, yeah. So coming up in the next few minutes, we've got the doubles final featuring Pat Holtz and Scott Gillespie and Clint Ianson and Jack Whelan.